Tonight, the internet is buzzing with whispers that have sent shockwaves through the One Piece fandom. But here's the twist. No one can confirm if it's actually real. Yet reports, leaks, and dramatic fan discussions are spreading like wildfire, all claiming the same unbelievable thing. One Piece Season 2 has dropped, and it marks the beginning of the dark era of Luffy. Now hold on a second. We are not saying this has officially happened, but if you scroll through forums, fan pages, and late-night anime discussions, you'll notice something strange. A growing number of reports are surfacing, hinting that the cheerful, fearless pirate we've followed for years might be facing the most terrifying transformation of his journey. Fans are shocked. According to these circulating claims, Season 2 supposedly opens with a version of Luffy that no one expected to see. A captain pushed to the edge, surrounded by betrayal, impossible choices, and enemies who know exactly how to break him. And if these rumors are even remotely true, the Straw Hat crew might never be the same again. Think about it. For years, Luffy has been the symbol of hope, the pirate who laughs in the face of danger, the man who refuses to abandon his friends no matter how impossible the situation becomes. But now, people are talking about something darker. Some fans say the new storyline reportedly shows cracks forming inside the Straw Hat family itself. Others claim heated confrontations, shocking accusations, and emotional breakdowns that leave the crew divided. And the most dramatic rumor of all, that someone close to Luffy might turn against him. Yes, you heard that right. If these reports are to be believed, the upcoming arc is not just another adventure. It's supposedly the moment where trust begins to crumble, alliances are tested, and Luffy is forced to confront a version of himself he never wanted to become. And as emotions run high across the fandom, one question keeps echoing everywhere online. Is this truly the beginning of Luffy's dark era? Or are fans witnessing the start of the most dramatic twist in One Piece history? Stay with us, because the details being discussed right now are even more explosive than anyone expected. As the rumors began circulating across anime communities, one thing became very clear. The One Piece fandom was not ready for what these reports were suggesting. Screenshots, discussion threads, and late-night livestream reactions started appearing everywhere. Fans were debating, arguing, and trying to piece together what this supposed Season 2 storyline could mean. And the story being discussed, it was far darker than anything fans had imagined. According to these circulating reports, the opening episodes of the rumored season supposedly begin with a tense moment aboard the Thousand Sunny. The atmosphere is completely different from the cheerful adventures fans are used to seeing. The sea is calm, but the crew is not. Silence hangs in the air. Zoro reportedly stands at the edge of the ship, staring out at the horizon with a serious expression. Sanji lights a cigarette, but instead of his usual playful attitude, his face looks tense. And inside the cabin, Luffy sits alone, unusually quiet. Fans say this is the first sign that something is terribly wrong. Because Luffy, the captain who laughs at danger, is not smiling. According to the rumored plot discussions, the crew has just come out of a devastating confrontation with a mysterious new enemy, someone who allegedly knows more about Luffy's past than anyone expected. This unknown figure doesn't just challenge Luffy physically. They attack something deeper. His belief in his dream. And this is where things reportedly begin to spiral. In the alleged storyline circulating online, the villain supposedly delivers a chilling line during their first encounter with the Straw Hats. "You call yourself the future Pirate King," the mysterious enemy says coldly, "but you don't even understand the cost of the crown." Fans say this moment hits the crew like a thunderbolt. Luffy initially laughs it off, because that's what he always does. But according to the discussions spreading online, the villain then reveals something that shakes the entire crew. A secret connected to the legendary pirate era. A secret connected to someone Luffy trusted. And suddenly, the cheerful mood of the crew begins to fracture. Nami is reportedly the first to react. Her voice rises in disbelief as she demands answers. "Luffy, tell me this isn't true. But Luffy doesn't answer. And that silence, that single moment of hesitation, is what fans say begins the emotional storm inside the crew. Because for the first time, doubt begins to creep in. Usopp tries to lighten the mood, nervously laughing as he insists the enemy must be lying. Chopper looks confused and worried. Robin, however, remains eerily calm, as if she already suspects there may be some truth hidden beneath the accusations. And that's when things get worse. Because according to the rumors spreading through fan discussions, the mysterious antagonist doesn't stop there. Instead, they reportedly make a shocking accusation, claiming that Luffy's pursuit of the Pirate King title could ultimately lead to the destruction of everyone around him. "Your dream," the villain allegedly says, "will cost your friends everything." Those words echo through the ship like a curse. Fans online say this moment reportedly marks the emotional turning point of the arc. Because for the first time, the crew begins questioning something they've never questioned before: Luffy's path. Sanji reportedly slams his hand against the table in frustration. "This is ridiculous," he shouts. "Luffy would never betray us." But Zoro doesn't speak immediately. Instead, he looks directly at Luffy. And fans say his next line is what truly ignites the tension. "Captain, is there something we should know?" The question hangs in the air. Luffy finally lifts his head, but his expression is different. Gone is the carefree grin fans know so well. In its place is something heavier. Something conflicted. "I'm still going to be the Pirate King," Luffy reportedly says. But he doesn't answer the question. And that silence begins dividing the room. According to fan discussions, this is where emotions start running high among the crew. Nami storms out of the cabin, furious that Luffy won't explain what's happening. Usopp tries to follow her, clearly shaken. Chopper looks like he's about to cry. The family was left divided. One fan thread dramatically described the scene. Robin quietly watches everything unfold, her eyes narrowing as if she's trying to solve a puzzle that no one else can see yet. Meanwhile, outside on the deck, Zoro finally confronts Luffy directly. "You're hiding something," he reportedly says. Luffy clenches his fist. "I'm protecting you." That single sentence sends shockwaves through fans discussing the rumored plot. Because protecting them from what? And why now? As the story being discussed online continues, things only grow more dramatic. The mysterious enemy reportedly launches another attack shortly after, targeting the Straw Hats again. But this time, the battle feels different. Luffy fights harder than ever. More aggressively. More recklessly. Fans claim the fight scenes described in these reports show a version of Luffy that feels almost unrecognizable. His determination borders on desperation, and his usual playful attitude during battle is completely gone. Sanji reportedly shouts during the fight, trying to get Luffy to slow down. "Hey idiot, you're going to destroy yourself." But Luffy doesn't listen. Instead, he pushes his powers further and further, ignoring the damage to his own body. And that's when the villain says something that chills the entire battlefield. "See," the enemy reportedly laughs. "The darkness has already begun." Fans across the internet have been debating this moment endlessly. Because if these rumors are true, it suggests that the so-called dark era of Luffy isn't about him turning evil. It's about him sacrificing everything, including himself. And that possibility has left the fandom completely divided. Some fans say this rumored direction would be the most powerful storyline the series has ever attempted. Others argue it would be heartbreaking to see Luffy lose the lighthearted spirit that made him such an iconic hero. But according to the whispers spreading online, the drama has only just begun. Because if the next part of the rumored storyline is true, the conflict inside the Straw Hat crew is about to explode in ways no one saw coming. And someone close to Luffy may soon make a decision that changes everything. As discussions around these rumored plot points continued spreading across fan communities, A new claim began gaining attention, and this one sent the fandom into absolute chaos. According to several circulating reports, the tension within the Straw Hat crew doesn't calm down after the first confrontation. Instead, it gets worse. Much worse. Fans say the next part of the rumored storyline supposedly shows the crew arriving at a mysterious island, one that feels strangely abandoned. The skis are dark, the air is heavy, and the environment itself seems to reflect the emotional storm building within the crew. By this point, the Straw Hats are no longer acting like the unbreakable family fans know. They are divided, and everyone feels it. Nami reportedly refuses to speak to Luffy after their earlier argument. Sanji tries to maintain some sense of normalcy, cooking meals for the crew, but even he can't hide his frustration. Usopp is nervous. Chopper is worried. And Robin is watching everything unfold with unsettling calm. According to the rumors, it's during this stop on the island that the crew begins hearing disturbing whispers about the mysterious enemy who confronted them earlier. Locals speak in fearful tones about a pirate known only as the Crown Breaker, a figure who supposedly specializes in destroying the ambitions of rising pirates. The title alone sends chills through the crew. Because if the rumors are true, this enemy isn't interested in treasure or territory. They want something far more personal. They want to destroy dreams. And Luffy's dream is the biggest of them all. During one tense moment being described in fan discussions, the crew reportedly gathers inside an abandoned building to discuss what they've learned. That's when the argument explodes. Nami finally confronts Luffy directly. "You keep telling us everything will be fine," she says angrily, "but you're hiding something from us." Sanji tries to calm the situation. "Hey Nami, let's just figure this out first." But she cuts him off immediately. "No, we deserve the truth." The room falls silent again. All eyes turn toward Luffy. Fans discussing the rumored storyline say this moment is incredibly intense because Luffy doesn't immediately respond. Instead, he looks down. And for the first time in the arc, he looks uncertain. Zoro steps forward. "If something threatens the crew," he says firmly, "we face it together." Luffy finally speaks. But what he says reportedly shocks everyone. "This is my fight." The words hit the room like an explosion. Usopp reportedly jumps up in disbelief. "What do you mean your fight? We're your crew." Emotions run high. Voices rise. The Straw Hat family, once united by absolute trust, now stands on the edge of something dangerous. Division. And then comes the moment that fans say completely changes the tone of the arc. Because Robin suddenly speaks. Calmly. Quietly. But her words stop everyone in their tracks. "I believe the enemy is telling the truth about part of this." The crew freezes. Sanji stares at her in disbelief. "What are you saying, Robin?" She folds her arms thoughtfully. "The Crown Breaker targets pirates whose dreams are connected to ancient history." That single statement sends shockwaves through the group. Because there's only one member of the Straw Hat crew deeply connected to the mysteries of the past. Robin herself. And if her theory is correct, then the enemy may be targeting Luffy because of something connected to the ancient secrets of the world. Fans online say this revelation reportedly deepens the mystery surrounding the rumored storyline. Suddenly, the conflict isn't just about Luffy's ambition. It may be connected to something far larger, something tied to the very history of the world. And that's when the villain returns. According to the circulating rumors, the mysterious enemy appears once again outside the ruined building where the crew is arguing. Clapping slowly. Mockingly. "Such loyalty," the villain says with a smile. "It's almost tragic." The Straw Hats rush outside. The confrontation begins again. But this time, the emotional tension inside the crew makes the battle far more chaotic. Sanji and Zoro fight fiercely, protecting the others. Usopp tries to assist from a distance, though his nerves are clearly getting the better of him. Chopper desperately tries to keep everyone safe. And Luffy charges straight at the enemy. But the villain doesn't look worried. Instead, they grin. "You're already falling apart," they say. "Your crew doesn't trust you anymore." Those words hit harder than any attack. Because deep down, Luffy knows the tension inside his crew is real. Fans discussing the rumored storyline say the fight becomes brutal. Luffy pushes himself harder than ever before, unleashing powerful attacks that shake the battlefield. But the villain continues provoking him. "You think becoming Pirate King will save them?" the enemy taunts. "Your dream will destroy them." Luffy roars in anger and launches another attack. But something about the fight feels different. Less heroic. More desperate. And according to fans speculating about this arc, that desperation may be the first true sign that the so-called dark era of Luffy is beginning. Because the more pressure the enemy applies, the more Luffy begins to change. And the scariest part, the enemy seems to know exactly how to push him there. As the rumors continue spreading across the anime world, one thing has become impossible to ignore. The conversation around this alleged storyline is getting louder every single day. Fans across forums, live stream chats, and social media are debating what this supposed dark era of Luffy could really mean. Is it truly a darker chapter, where Luffy is pushed to his absolute limits? Or are these reports simply dramatic fan theories that have taken on a life of their own? What makes the situation even more intense is the emotional conflict fans keep discussing. If these rumored scenes are even partially true, the Straw Hat crew might be facing their most painful internal struggle yet. Trust inside the crew appears shaken. Emotions are running high. And the idea that Luffy might try to carry the burden alone has left the fandom completely divided. Some fans say this kind of storyline would be one of the boldest moves ever in the One Piece universe. Others believe seeing Luffy step into a darker emotional phase would be heartbreaking after years of watching him fight with a smile. But the biggest mystery remains unanswered. Who exactly is this mysterious enemy being talked about? Why do they seem to know so much about Luffy's dream? And most importantly, could the Straw Hat family survive the tension that these reports claim is building between them? For now, all we know is that these shocking discussions are spreading fast, and fans everywhere are trying to piece together the truth behind them. But now, we want to hear from you. Do you think a darker chapter for Luffy would make the story even more powerful? Or would it change the spirit of One Piece too much? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because your opinion might be part of the next big debate in the fandom. And if you enjoy dramatic anime discussions like this, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next explosive breakdown. Because if these rumors keep growing, the biggest storm in the One Piece world might still be coming.